Okay, so I'm going to give everybody a few moments to get in here. Because it's quite interesting. My is going and trigger warning. I'm already nauseated and everything else, so yeah. Hope everybody's doing okay out there today. Here in Missouri, it's cold. Ain't too bad though. Like in the 30s, it's still 35 right now. But I probably need to update it. Someone's gonna give everybody a few moments to get in here. Because I'm really bothered. You know, as a man, I'm a survivor of child sexual abuse and stuff like that, and it seems to be the big topic these days is SA and things like that. And I was down for a couple of days after going to do the light show Friday night. So, well, not a couple of days. I was down yesterday. Didn't really do too much. Nothing except rest. So, the story of little Athena Strand, I'm not sure how to pronounce her last name. It kind of got to me a little bit. Athena Strand, 7 years old. Yeah. Yeah. It irks me when something like this happens, for the simple fact that I'm not in the world that it's happened to, but I just pray that if there are adults out there who have struggled with this, it is not what happened to you was not your fault. And the person that did that to you are very sick individuals. I'm 43 years old, and it's took me a long time to be able to openly say that to someone else besides myself. So, right here. Saying that my connection is unstable, but it's not unstable, it's pretty stable. That's the story of my life. Every time I get ready to do one of these lives, that I almost mess up. But guess what? One of these days I'll be rich and famous and won't have to worry about unstable internet connection. It's the little things in life that just make you smile. Okay, so alrighty, let's get this party started. If anyone wants to contact me other than in the comments, I have my email address. Uh, I'm not monetized. Don't want to be monetized, to be honest, but I do accept donations. It is a season of being therefore, if anyone's money paid forward some way, somehow. Where to begin here? So, 7-year-old Athena Strand was a 7-year-old girl kidnapped and killed a few days ago by a FedEx driver. That it was a FedEx driver. I was kind of taken back a little bit because my ex-brother-in-law, Bubby, he worked for FedEx, and I never heard anything crazy like that for whatever. And yeah, let me here real quick. We're gonna go right in the news with the T. Athena Strand abducted and killed by FedEx driver with previous sexual assault. Does that mean? Yeah, that's exactly what that means. Previous sexual assault, which means, well, let's read it here. Tanner Horner, Lake Worth, Texas, FedEx and uh, who abducted a Strand thought or Lake Worth murdering Athena Strand while delivering me nation after she was allegedly Graham was found dead on I don't know how much I am there on that part, but yeah. Uh, I'm just gonna kind of go off on this here with this whole uh article I just read. So 7 years old, this baby, she dropped off at her home at around 4:30. It said, I believe. Let me see here. It's the first I've done with any of this case. She was from her school at 4:30. So from 4:30 to 6:30, I'm here. Okay. 6:30. Uh, what time was the FedEx driver come through? What time did that driver come through? I mean, the stepmom, just my opinion on uh have to dive in the fact that 7 years old. I mean, surely the family was expecting a package. Normal circumstances, wouldn't you think that in today's society, anyway, wouldn't you think that your stepdaughter? I mean, just saying, it's just my thoughts only. But I did not know that this involved. So let me see here. That and you know, say that well renowned, than you would think, right? So let's check out this other screen I done found here. I don't want to invite no one right now. I done invited. I want to present. All right, so I wanted to see, do FedEx hire felons? Which I know they do hire felons. And it says when we talk about all this stuff, they currently have FedEx headquarters is located in Memphis, Tennessee, Pittsburgh, and Dallas. FedEx currently has over 300,000 employees in the state of Due to the nature of business this corporation conducts, it is imperative that the utmost care is taken when hiring employees. Simply put, FedEx business entails handling people, packages, and precious possessions. Hence, the employees at FedEx need to be trustworthy and honest. It's presumed that they don't. However, it's a misconception because FedEx does hire felons, and I know that because offers employment opportunities to all job applicants and does not discriminate based on past convictions. The corporation recognizes the same fair chance ordinance. They encourage qualified felons to apply for jobs because they will be given equal consideration. FedEx also states that a prior conviction does not disqualify your application. Instead, individuals with convictions are considered using factors such as the nature of the crime, how long ago it occurred, and how the crime relates to the job felons are applied for. So, going on. I a felon that wants to work at the initial stage of the job. Uh, FedEx does not have special for felons. FedEx runs on potential employees or applicants. Uh, required to assist in the job application process. Without this, each job is considered without reference to another job who may have committed a similar crime. Instead, Texas is telling the past offense. The company also looks at how many years since the conviction occurred. This has been more than years, you have a higher chance of being employed by FedEx. If you're a felon who would like to work at FedEx, there are many entry-level positions. These jobs include truck driver, warehouse worker, loader, customer service rep, and delivery agents. Real quick, just to see. Apply for jobs that are unrelated to the crime you committed. So, I mean, if you, it says here, this is because you might be seen as a risky hire. I think if you were convicted for theft, apply to work for as a customer service agent. Similarly, if you have a DUI or DWI charge, apply for jobs unrelated to driving. Oh, goodness gracious. I honestly getting a lot of slack, and they should, for real, because I mean, we have now a senior child who has been killed by a FedEx driver. So we have that. Let me see here. In case y'all are wondering what I'm doing, I'm just checking back and forth here to make sure that I'm streaming right. Everything's streaming right. Let me see here. Is this one? I might have done seen that one. Yeah, I've done seen that one. So let's go. I looked up on Indeed and I asked my duck. I said, do they hire sex offenders? Simple, do they? And well, to Indeed, that's July 18. The answer 2021 was yes, they do. No, they don't. No, they don't. Folks, obviously, they do because I looked up for in the state of Texas, this is possibly. Well, let me see here. Y'all please bear with me. I am a little bit nauseated right now due to the fact of dealing with this topic. It makes me very nauseated when I talk about it. This right here that we're going to be looking at is Sex Offender One Stop Resource. Resource website for registered citizens. This is, got you got a whole listing here. In the chat wants to just what companies you know this disgust me. Let me see here. Man, to be honest, it also will let you see out there you're dealing with. You have like Apple, AT&T, rent a car. I mean, Baskin Robbins. Oh my Lord. Budget rent a car. Mm-mm. I am amazed. I mean, I'm all for the fellow felon getting a job and stuff like that, but put them in the pooper scooper area of a landfill. Let them go to work there and dig poop up and everything else. I tell you what, it's just getting to be ridiculous, for real. In Texas, the sex offender registration program. This is a sex offender registration and public notification law designed to protect the public from sex offenders. Basically, all it does is I'll drop this link also, so that way we all have that information too. So, for anyone to blast their local chomo. Just saying. Y'all know I keep it real. I keep it real when I'm saying stuff. Because, my connection isn't stable. What else is new? Alright. So we got that done. So now that we have touched base on the Chomo situation and the Athena Strand things, like I said, my thoughts and prayers go out to this little girl's family. I'm going to be digging into it a little bit more, so just keep posted on my community page for that. Let me see here. I looked up some stuff on Shanquella. Shanquilla Robinson because I had posted on my community page that an arrest had been made. So let me get over here and find it. Had there been an arrest in the Shanquilla Robinson murder case? Here's what we know so far. This was posted in 2022. This is off the news. Such a beautiful life. According to Yahoo, Dejanay Jackson, one of the friends who accompanied, one of the individuals who accompanied Shanquilla Robinson to Mexico was arrested in connection. Jackson was shootout because beginning of extradition process to Mexico. According to RSO'S, in the case of death, officials have conferred an arrest warrant has been issued, but the father of Shanquilla Robinson tells WCNC that he is unaware of arrest. The arrest warrant Shanquilla Robinson was fully clarified. We even have a order. There's an arrest warrant issued for the crime of homicide to the detriment of the innocent individual who is direct. Oh, goodness. Actually, it wasn't a quarrel, but instead a direct aggression. We are carrying out all pertinent procedures, such as the Interpol alert and the request for extradition to the United States of America. It's about 2 Americans and the culprit. Robinson, as many 6 individuals, arrived at Cabo on October. I really like ads. I'm telling you, I really like them. They arrived at Cabo San Lucas on October 28th. The next day, she was allegedly shown on video beat up by another young woman. It appeared that at least 2 people were filming the violence. The person who recorded the video posted on social media, and another person whose phone was seen recording the footage. During the violence, a man's voice could be heard imploring Quella, the woman identified as Robinson, to at least fight back. Robinson's friend, while individuals blamed her death on alcohol and police report claimed the hospital was with Robinson. Other people before she was on March 29th. According to the police report, an hour into Gutierrez's house visit, Robinson began to have a seizure. 911 was called shortly after by one of the housemates. While Robinson was struggling to survive, she was suffering from difficulty and low pulse at 4:49. Gutierrez detected Robinson had stopped having a pulse, like chewing CPR. Man, this story has got more loopholes in it than Swiss cheese. The report says police arrived at 5:25. Paramedics administered a total of 14 rounds of CPR, 5 doses of adrenaline, 6 discharges, without success. Robinson PM. National Tree was for 45 years. Extradition to American states back in to enhance cooperation between the law. Later, 2 citizens were ordered to be extradited to Mexico and U.S. extradited to Mexico. Notably, the announcement of the extradition by the Southern District of California's U.S. Attorney said they proceedings were held against each nation. There's one in other countries. There's one look into the story. I'll just link in the comments also. So if y'all want to look at that. Dun, 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 dun. And that, my friends, is about all I have right now. I've done ate my breakfast, my lunch, and I'm getting a headache. So I've done my life for the day. I had one done earlier, and well, I accidentally deleted it. So yeah, as always, over here in the Utah Media Triangle, we keep it real. We keep it real. I do want to talk on this real quick. This morning, I couldn't help but notice that BHV was in Indiana. Michael Monkey Vaughn's side of the house, the Warner house. Leave them people alone. I'm telling y'all, leave them alone. Unless you are a law enforcement person, you ain't got no business being right there in front of that house. It is still a active investigation, I believe. And I tell you what, if I was the mother of a child and done told y'all peoples to, told you to stay away and stay out of it, man, y'all lucky she ain't come out and whooped y'all's ass. That's all I got to say. I mean, I'm just saying. Brandy, I got your back 5,000%, my dear. I mean, I ain't got, I'd sell my camper to go defend somebody from the bull crap that goes on these streets out here. It's nonsense. Nonsense. But I am getting a headache. It's about my nap time. Oh, yes, it's about my nap time. It's 1 o'clock here in Missouri. My time. And so, yeah, y'all leave them people alone. Unless you have, plain and simple, leave Monkey's family alone. Leave the crime scene alone. Leave the area where he was last seen. Leave it alone. You want to cover stories so bad, take your ass back to Florida and cover stories in your own little town. Or do like I do here, just get on here and find your information. You ain't got to go be all up in it. We see you. Are clicks that important to you? Jesus. They ain't to me. For real. I'll shut my YouTube down in a heartbeat. I would. If it meant, if something I was, showing on my page or whatever was upsetting a victim's family, it upsets me. And I'm a survivor of that crap. So, I mean, I can just imagine what these families go through. As always, though, if you see something, say something. If you know something, report it. End of discussion. If you know something, report it. If you're a victim of domestic violence or you're in a situation where you feel you can't get out, there is help available. Your possessions that you have that you think you need to get, they are not worth losing your life over. You can get copies of Social Security cards, birth certificates, things like that, and you can get clothes. Shelters nowadays, trust me, I ran to one, went to one. Didn't have nothing on me but my clothes on my back, and didn't even have no shoes on. I was taken care of. But the biggest thing about that was I was saved, and I didn't have to worry no more. As a matter of fact, that incident is whenever I got my face cut. So, prayers please this month that the trial of the man who was my abuser, he goes to court this month for trial. He was supposed to go last month. Just pray that the judge and the prosecuting attorney go away and get this over with, put this man under the jail. Please. Because I'm scared, honestly, that he's going to end up skating his way out. He's done it before. So, I think that's got a lot to do with why I'm, been a little bit more sicker here lately. It's the stress of everything. So, Everyone just please say something. If you know something, tell it. Because you could be holding the key that could save someone's life. It's like the incident in Idaho. There ain't really been no changes there. The Idaho 4, none that I saw this morning really. Except a little bit of aggravation because there's still a killer at loose. The crazy neighbor dude just volunteered to go submit DNA. Talk about people making drastic changes. That's pretty much of a drastic change right there. They're probably really watching him now if they weren't. So, just saying. I don't know. I'm not saying that's my opinion only. Brandy, Tyler, Vaughn, you guys are still and always are in my prayers. I want Monkey home. Maddie Bear's case, her December 26th made 2 years when she went missing. She was located 4 weeks later on January 23rd. So that's a rough time for me. My daughter's birthday is December 11th. She'll be 22. In case she happens to stalk my videos here, I love you, Lex, and happy birthday early. I'm sure I'll make a video on that day. I usually do every year for her birthday. It's something we do. We post pictures of one another, and yeah. But she's a mama now and got a little baby. 1 October. He's 2 months old as of yesterday. I'm sure he's growing like a weed. Anyway, I'm going to get off of here and rest for a little bit, and I will catch you all on the streets later. Bye. And when I mean streets, I'm talking about YouTube media streets. Y'all have a great day. Remember to hit the like, subscribe, share button.